What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to go over how to not get your orders canceled from retailers, websites when you're finding profitable products. It's always disheartening. It takes a long time to find a profitable product, a real banger, and then you place the order and then it gets canceled. You think you spent $1,000 and then the order gets canceled 5 hours later. It stings. So I'm going to go over some tactics with you. This is super important because it really could create an edge for you if you're able to get orders through on some of the sites that cancel the most, because a lot of bigger sellers or even just normal people can't order from those websites. So if you're able to order from those websites, it definitely creates a moat around you, a little moat, not the biggest moat, but it's still an advantage. Most people fail to get orders through because they order way too much, way too quickly. And I'm going to give you 5 tactics to show you how you can get orders through, how I'm getting it through. Obviously, with this stuff, it really just depends on kind of your account, the person, what you're doing. So let's just get into it. Contrary to popular belief, these stores want your money. They are retailers, they're businesses, they want to make money. So, of course, they want you to shop there, but they also have some rules / ways they want people to do business. So, number 1 tip, do not order a ton on your first order. Sounds super obvious, but I know a ton of people who will reach out to me. They'll send me a message, something like, hey, I tried to order 50 of these things that were 50% off at Target and they banned my account. Well, or any site rather, you want to start probably with like 5 to 10 when you first do an order at any site. Even if they're super reseller friendly, I would say just get your account kind of warmed up, order 5 to 10, see how it goes, and then if you find something else there, maybe order 10 or whatever you're trying to do. The idea here is, it sounds so annoying to get 5 or 10, but if you could keep these stores being able to buy from them, it's a huge advantage because a lot of other people won't be able to buy from them. So that is number 1. Definitely do not go crazy when you're first placing an order there. Get your account warmed up and then go from there. Number 2, check out with Apple Pay, PayPal, gift cards. Those 3 are usually pretty good. These stores are afraid of fraud. They're afraid of someone stole a credit card number and, they're trying to run up $500 or $1,000. So they do not want to put that order through, so they just cancel it to play it safe. I've had a ton of success with PayPal. PayPal is great also because it gives you an extra level of protection. If you ever have an issue, not only can you go to PayPal and be like, hey, this person never shipped it, and PayPal will usually reverse the money. And if you stack a credit card on top of that, you get even more protection. So you could add all your credit cards to PayPal. And then when you go to check out, you would just select which credit card you want to put it on. And then it goes through. I've never really got any orders canceled ordering through PayPal. So that's a really great alternative. It's actually just easier to check out too, because you don't have to enter your credit card or anything like that. Number 3, this is a big one. Space out your orders. So a lot of the times these stores, they'll get back to back orders from you. And it's just kind of a red flag. It almost looks like you ordered like 10 times and it's almost an error on their end because no one else is really doing that. It also prevents you from drawing a lot of attention. So for example, if you're ordering, let's say 10 of something, and the store is going to cancel it, well, if you ordered like 10 back to back, they're definitely going to ban you. They're going to be like, this is definitely a reseller. They're just trying to get orders through. And don't get me wrong, there are definitely stores where you could do this and you won't have any issues, but this is more for stores that have a lot of profitable items that are hard to sometimes get checkouts just because they don't like resellers maybe. But that is kind of the thing you want to do. Do not place them back to back. At least if you place an order and they cancel it, you have a chance to kind of go to the site, ask them why. Hey, call them up on the phone. This is a big one. Just call them up on the phone and be like, hey, I'm trying to order 5 of these. The order got canceled. Can you let me know what happened? And usually they will let it go through, hopefully, or it just doesn't. And then you could just put this site on a list of sites you can't buy from and look at other sites. The next one is if payment is not going through or you get a cancellation right away from the site, we just kind of talked about this, do not try to place the order again. A lot of the times I've been guilty of this and definitely got banned from a couple sites for doing this. They cancel, you order, they cancel it within, I don't know, let's say an hour. Okay, I'll try another card, I'll try PayPal, I'll try whatever. And then they cancel again and cancel again. And then it gets really, really hard to make a case why your order should go through or whatever. So there was one site that this happened with. I was ordering with them. They canceled my order. This was previous to getting a lot of orders through. So I thought I was kind of done for. I was like, well, I've ordered tens of thousands of dollars worth of product from this one site. And I was like, they've finally caught on and I'm done. But instead of kind of trying to get an order through again, or trying a different card or a different checkout method, I just called the company. It sucked. I called them. I waited on hold for like 20, 30 minutes. And then I think they actually hung up or just got disconnected, tried again the next day, got through. They basically just were like, oh, you're ordering a lot. We just wanted to make sure this wasn't fraud. And then I said, nope. It's not fraud. We definitely want all this stuff. You guys have a great price on it. You know, we own a small business, so this is super helpful to get like such a great price. And I just kind of did that. I mean, I am a small business. They had a great price on this. And then they put me on a list of people not to cancel orders. So now I could just order as much or as little as I want instead of just trying to put it through. And it turns out it's not that they didn't want the business. They just thought it was fraud. And just a 10-minute phone call kind of cleared everything up. Now I could order from that site with no problem, which is huge. And then the last thing is don't get too caught up on this stuff. Like the tips I just gave you will definitely help you get some orders through. But if a site keeps canceling on you or you just can't get the amount you want, shop at different sites. There are a ton of websites out there that you could shop at that A, will not cancel your orders, 2, will let you order whatever you want. You just have to find those sites. And if you really want something or a certain product, usually another website has it, unless it's like brand specific or kind of like one of those Shopify stores. Usually you could find it somewhere else. So just keep that in mind when you're doing this. It's not the end of the world. There's a ton of websites out there where you could order from, I'm telling you, but just keep that in mind when you're trying to get these orders through or trying to order from a new site. Don't worry about it. I think I'm banned from about 20 or 30 sites. Most of them are smaller sites. I can still shop at Target. I'm trying to think some of the other ones that are usually prone to ban people, but I mean, knock on wood. So, and pretty much because I'm using these methods. So let's just go through them real quick one more time. 1, don't order a ton on your first order. Warm up that account. Make sure you can get orders through. Number 2, use PayPal, Apple Pay to get it through. This also helps make sure the site is legit. Most sites do take PayPal and Apple Pay. I think it's Google Pay or Shop, whatever it's called. 3, space out the orders. This way, if they're going to cancel on you, you're not putting like 5 orders in that are getting canceled. This also charges your credit card. So there'll be holds on your credit card until you release the money. So it also creates an issue with that. 4, for some reason your order does not go through or they're not letting you check out, call the website, call the company, be like, hey, I'm just trying to get these through. Be totally normal about it. They ask if you're a reseller, just be like, yes, like, because they're just going to cancel in the end, like later on. So just act like a normal person. Hey, I'm trying to order 5 of these, trying to order 10 of these, whatever. It's not going through, and kind of like troubleshoot with them. And number 5, if all else fails, just shop at a different website. It's not a big deal. Put them on the list, move on with your life. There's nothing worse than like thinking you spent $1,000, $2,000 just to learn tomorrow that you didn't, and now you have to go find that again to hit your spend goal. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, take a screenshot of this, tag me on Instagram. I will share it, and I will see you guys in the next video.